Good evening, students.
Good evening, sir.
In this tutorial, as English teacher, I have given you many different topics, and I do believe that you will try to explain about your viewpoint related to the topics that what is given to you. First and foremost, you know the what is much formal. You have to give your introduction, then try to clarify about your presentation, which is playing in mind. So let's start.
So first of all, I have to give my introduction. It's Sonindo here, and today our speaker has given us a topic, and it is that city life versus village life, which is better.
So, hi guys, Shambo here, and thank you to join us in the live. Shonindo?
How are you, Shambhu?
Yes, I am fine, and you?
And yes, I am also fine. And after a long time, we have meet again. Where have you been?
I was visited my uncle's place in my village area for the weekend.
Oh, something serious?
No, just for spending the weekend.
Oh, I think it was a nice experience you have gained. Can you share with me?
Very good.
The experience was good, but not better than the city.
So why? What is preferable to you, city or village?
Actually, city was more preferable to me.
But to me, I think village is better.
Why?
Because I think that in village you can get a free atmosphere and the pollution free weather, which is very much important and relevant in our life. But in city, every time, everything you can find pollutions.
But yes, what you are telling it is correct, but although you have to think about education, because without education you can't get nothing. As it is talking about the basic what thing, the basic education or any specialized education, you can get more better scopes in city than the village.
Yes, that's also right, but now government also trying to doing some infrastructure and making the institutions in village also for getting delivering the providing education to the students in village students. Not only that, I think that unity is a very good impact in our life, and in village you can see a lot of joint families, but in city you have a lot of separated and nuclear families, and you can find a lot of buildings are there. But actually I think if you gather some sticks and if you bundle it and then try to cut it down, then you will be it is impossible to be done. But if we separated it, then it will be very much easier to do it, and that's why I think that in village the joint family is the compact. It is a very much important to handle any situation, any problem, circumstance, inconvenience circumstance to all together.
Yes, what are you telling right? But as you are belonging from a joint family or a nuclear family, you have to stand on your legs, and without a job or a business, it's not gonna to happen. But in jobs and other services, you can get better scopes in city than the village one. And not only that, in villages you can't get proper electric and water supplies there, so all kind of services you not gonna to find better than the city in village.
But not only that, we have a lot of water reservations, but actually what problem, I agree with you that the water purifying problem is there in village, but I think also a problem is there about the economical problem. In city everything is gone in a gobsmack price, it is like a daylight robbery. But in village it is a cheaper atmosphere. I think the economical atmosphere, economical marketing system is very much cheaper than the cities to find it easily for the villagers.
But you have to also think about that even today different types of as private and government sectors are there, so everything price are some things are price the government is trying to reducing their price, and I think that some effects are also there. But even in today's standing on the age of 21st century, we cannot get the proper touch of modernization or the technology in the villages. As in the COVID-19 pandemic, we have seen that how much a tablet or a mobile or a digital media consume as the pen paper carries. But even today the government are also too much actually anxious with the education system or different things in the villages, as there is no modernization, so that's a big problem.
But you have said that the technology, utilizing the technologies in our fields, in our village side, it's not really, they are not utilizing it properly. But I think in agriculture, the crop makers, they are also the cultivators, they are also trying to cultivate the crops. They are trying to engage with agriculture with using the technologies like the tractors, the etc. The machines you have already gained, they are using and utilizing those to making to make the crops for the future. But in city you have no space, no single space to crop a single tree for the agriculture, so it is also a very much dependable, the city peoples also dependent on the villagers for the agricultural things.
But it also has some objections, because in day-to-day task the vegetables who are too much needed to us Even the city dwellers are also trying to get a kitchen garden space there and growing some crops for a very grassroots level and for fill up their own requirement. And not only that, in some city, in even in Kolkata, what we call too much a modernized city, even in some places we can get crops there also, we are growing crops there. And not only that, if we are just talking about food and clothes, it is not too much sufficient. You have also think about your health environment and health in things. In city, both in private and government sectors, you can get better infrastructure regarding health or better facilities regarding health, what you can get not even today in villages. And not only that, even today if a woman is pregnant, they have to suffer a lot even today. So it is not acceptable on standing on the age of 21st century. So it's a big deal, sir.
So Shambhu, it's the time is over. I am also in a hurry. So nice to meet you. See you again. So thank you.
See you again.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Both of you have really done a very good job indeed by your own presentation in this particular field of activities. Thank you very much.
Thank you.